Hello, are you ready to play a few of the daily New York Times games with me? My name is Mara, and this is Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. Today, I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games, WORDLE, STRANDS, and Connections for Wednesday, December 24th, 2025. So, spoiler warning, if you haven't already done your New York Times games yet today, I always recommend that you pause this video and do that first because I don't want to spoil anyone's fun. And then you can come back and compare and see how we did. Of course, if you prefer, you can always follow along with me as I work on the puzzles. And then afterward, I just ask that you leave a kind comment down below in the comment section as to what you thought and how you did. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to bring up my wheel of Wordle start words so that I can select my starting word for today. All right, we're going to exit out of this, shuffle these up, make it full screen again, and here we go. Brush. Okay, that works for me. All right, I'm going to remove this, pause my recording while I bring up my phone, and then I will come back and get to solving Wordle. Okay, I have my phone screen pulled up, and I'm going to open up my New York Times Games app. Going down to Wordle, guess your way to the correct word for Wednesday, December 24th. Go ahead, add another day to your 485-day streak. Brush. Okay. All right. So we have S in the wrong spot, and that's it. Okay, what about, let's try one of our other starting words, steam. Okay, S in the right place, but that's it. So let's see. Pardon me. S. What do we have? SC, S, P, S, L, S, N. What about like S, C, O, W? Oop, I meant to do W because there's also SW. That can help me to determine whether it's an SW, an SL, an SC. I'm just going to give that a try and try a new vowel. Okay, no C, no W, but O and L in the wrong spot. S, P, S, N, S, P, O, O, L, S, S, N, O, something L. I don't think, what else would we have? Oh, it could also be spoil, spoil, spool. I didn't even think about trying another L, and I don't usually like to do double letters. Spoil. Should I try spoil first? Spool. What else is there? Let me write these down. Got paper. Here's a pencil. Ooh. Got a bunch of stuff in front of me. Okay. Spool was my first thought. Spoil. Is there anything where it could be S something OLL? S. Okay, there's no H, no C. where it would be like all S-N-O. I think it's going to have to be an O-I or an O-O. I'm going to go with my first thought. Okay, all right, got it in 4. Now, I went with my first thought because I feel like that generally is like the first thing that came to mind. Now, may have been wrong, could have been spoil. Anyway, I'm excited. Yay, let's find out from the bot how many words there were left after I did my third word. Okay. Okay, says 86 out of 99. All right, after brush, there were still 267 words left. Okay, after steam, there were still 36 words left. Ooh, okay, that's because I hadn't found the vowel. All right, after scowl, there was only 2 words left. So spool and spoil, I had a 50-50 chance. It says scowl was a solid guess here. It looks as if you've narrowed it down to only 2. Okay, you had 2 words to pick from and you chose the right one. All right, well, there we go. Let's see, the bot did slate, chill, and then spool. What? Oh, gosh. And also, let me go back. What was the average number of guesses was 3.8, and I got it in 4. Okay. All right, well, how did you do on your Wordle today? Let's move on to strands. Find hidden words and uncover the day's stream for December 24th, 2025. Gather around. Let's see. What do we do? Gather around for the holidays. Home. Home. Homie. Okay. All right. Gather around. There's a couple of Y's here, but there isn't an L near either of them. Let me grab a sip of my coffee. Okay, homie. Snug. Snug as a bug. Snug as a bug. Okay. All right. Well, I found the spanogram and homie. What else do we have? Soft. Okay. Warm. Comfy. I thought comfy had an E in there. Okay. Cozy. Relaxing. And pleasant. Gather around. Okay. Snug as a bug. All right. Cool. Well, it didn't go exactly where I was thinking it would go, but not too bad. I got 1 word, the spanogram, and then the remaining 6 words. Okay, let's move on to connections, group words that share a common thread. Go ahead, add another day to your 10-day streak for December 24th, 2025. Our 16 connections words are singe, munch, paper, pollock, bacon, champ, char, whistler, bite, tang, wrapped, cheese, hump, spread, soul, and chew. Okay, well, right off, I'm seeing fish, pollock, char, tang, soul. Tang, singe. Yeah, I think the bite, the tang. I think maybe they would try to throw me off there. I feel pretty good that this is fish. I'm going to try it just because my voice is giving out. Okay. All right, fish. And it's the blue. All right. Okay. I'm going to pause for a second while I try to clear my throat. Sorry about that. Okay. Wow. All right. Let me continue. Okay. Got bacon, champ, singe, whistler, cheese, chew, munch, bite. What is this wrapped? Is this like raptor? Like, are we missing letters or too many letters? Rap and hum, sing, and whistle starts with a hum, rap, like vocalization stuff, like hum, rap, sing, whistle, making a tune with an extra letter. Probably, let's see, what else could there be? Bacon, champ, bite, munch, cheese, bacon, cheese, bread, chew, munch, bite. I'm feeling like those are going together. Chew, munch, bite, bacon, bread, cheese. Okay. I'm feeling good about this. I believe this is like, well, singing plus a letter. Okay, let's try it. All right. Ways to vocalize musically plus a letter. Okay. Okay. So then, wow, purple and blue first. This should make it easy for the remainder here, but at the same time, I don't know. Okay. Bite, munch, chew. Bacon, cheese, bacon, bread, paper. That's like bring home the bacon, bring home the bread, like money references, paper money. What's the fourth one? Bite, munch, chew. Let me do a screenshot here. Bite, munch, chew. Okay, I don't know whether it's yellow or green, but let me just swap to green here because we only have green and yellow left. So then there would be like bacon, bread, paper. Okay, which one goes with bite, munch, chew? Bite, munch, chew, cheese? Cheese? Like the mouse gets the cheese, like mouse bringing home the cheese would be like the equivalent of money? I don't know. I'm going to just have to guess. I have a 50-50 chance maybe if this is right. What else could it be? Champ, bite, munch, bread, bacon, paper, cheese, chew. I mean, bite, munch, chew, chomp, but champ? What does that actually mean? Champ, champion. Okay, let me delete the screenshot. Bite, munch, chew, champ. I feel like cheese would be more of a reference for money maybe than go get your cheese. Who moved my cheese? I think I'm just going to go with that. Bite, munch, champ, chew. I don't know which is green, which is yellow, but whatever. Let's just go with it. Okay, masticate. So chew things up. That was green. So by default, we're getting yellow. All right, I should get like a 98 on this because that was pretty good. Okay, so my current streak is 11, max streak 251. I didn't make any mistakes. Let's see how tough today's puzzle was and how we did. All right, so they're saying very tricky. 60% solve rate. Only 25% of the players made no mistakes. 16% made one mistake, 11% two mistakes, 8% three mistakes, and 40% did not solve it. Okay. Yes, I got a 98 out of 99 because I almost had a reverse rainbow. 1 in 66, 1 in 63 people who solved it, I guess, solved with this. All right. 45% of the players got green first. 29%, that's a pretty high amount, got the fish first. They've had this before with the tang and not pollock, but they've had tang in connections before. Okay, 15% got purple first, so that's pretty high. And then 11% got yellow first. All right. So mistakes were around blue and purple, blue and yellow, blue and purple, one of each. So Munch, Pollock, Bacon, and Whistler. Famous painters. Oh, okay. Like Jackson Pollock, and I don't know who the other ones are. Maybe that's why I don't know my painters. But 10% of the people that made a mistake made that mistake, maybe. And then yellow and blue. Okay. Yellow and blue, yellow and purple, one of each. Okay. So it says, nice job. You had the second most common opening guess today by finding the fish group. Okay. And at this point, people knew their painters because not me. Okay. All right. The ways to vocalize musically plus a letter group was about words inside of words, a challenging type of connection. Yeah, I am looking for that almost every time I play. And I always recommend doing that because, you know, it could just be a common word, but then it starts with something else. So I always recommend, especially for purple, if you're trying to figure out purple, look for words at the beginning, look for words at the end. And I think that will, you know, then fill in the blanks as another common one. So that's what they do a lot in purple. Okay. Okay, everyone else had the same idea here too. And yeah, and then people were mixing up the yellow and green in the end because that was, there was like, I'm not familiar with cheese so much in reference to money or champ as in reference to eating. So, all right. Well, I kind of made it through before my voice started going out again. So I am going to stop sharing my phone and let's stop mirroring, and we'll do that. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you are spending time with family today. If you celebrate Christmas, we are going to be spending time as a family. And I'm really looking forward to being with them. Want to send my love to all of you out there in the YT streets. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out that video right there. And then also, if you haven't already, can you throw a subscribe my way? That would be awesome. And turn on that notification bell so you'll get notified of all my daily videos. Don't forget to put a little play in your day. Take care. And I'll see you again tomorrow, maybe, with some more of the daily New York Times games. Bye.